has to be said. Let's go live now to South Carolina. Dr. Joseph Fitzanakis, Associate Professor of the Politics, Intelligence and National Securities Program at Coastal Carolina University. Welcome. Thank you very much for your time. What are you thinking about all this?
I'm not in the least surprised. I mean, Facebook and Instagram have a combined of about 3 billion monthly active users, something like the equivalent to half the population of our planet. So these platforms of communication are perhaps the most powerful means of global information in the history of the world. So their capacity to spread information or also misinformation is an absolute gold mine to those who are interested, who seek to influence or perhaps alter events on a global scale. So that's not surprising at all.
I guess as users, we don't want to see the government regulating content, but it would be possible for the government, wouldn't it, to force social media to tell us when we're seeing advertising and to pursue more fraud cases online?
That's a nice wishful thinking, but see, the volume of information that is generated by these billions of active users is absolutely impossible to regulate in anything like a systematic way. On top of that, governments today are simply too limited, too small to really engage with the technical know-how, the volume of information that is generated. On top of that, in a place like America, for example, many voters just are not interested in having government regulate social media. I mean, Americans want a limited government, but at the same time, they want a government that's strong enough to protect them. Clearly, those are mutually contrasting desires.
How much credence do you give this latest announcement from Facebook? It is, of course, desperate to show that it's on top of this problem. You think it is?
No, I very much doubt it. I mean, there's just simply no way that a company like Facebook can invest enough money to hire actual individuals who will comb through the volume of information that's created every single second of the day by these billions of users. It's just simply technically impossible. We have uncovered a number of cases like that in the last 2 or 3 years, but that must inevitably be just the tip of the icebergs. More stories like this will follow.
States have always tried to interfere in each other's elections, haven't they? The US and the UK have certainly done it historically. Do you suspect Russia behind this latest campaign?
I personally do, but don't forget that there are huge swaths on the American electoral map of voters who refuse to even acknowledge that there are efforts out there to meddle with the U.S. political process. And among them appears to be the very president himself, Donald Trump.
Dr. Fitzanakis, thank you very much.